Hi, it's time for another math easy solution to discuss basically making GIF animations with GIMP 2.0, 2.8. This is pretty easy to do. It's very easy. I learned a couple days ago, and I just wanted to show you guys. It's a simple way. I'm gonna do just a little animation. Well, GIF. I'll just tell you what it stands for, and it just stands for Graphics Interchange Format, and it's just a way of compressing files. But in this one, it allows for animations. I don't want to really go through. And images. I don't really want to go through in detail what it is, because I don't really know. But I just know that you could use it for animations, and I'll show you how to do that with GIMP. Okay, so I just open up GIMP right here, and as you can see, I've already made a little background layer here. This one just is what the name of this, making GIFs with GIMP, and I also yeah, this one you could download this in the Dropbox link below, like the full file once I'm done. But basically, to add like what. To do this, first you gotta do is add layers, and from GIMP you could actually, let's write it here. Yeah, you could create animation from the layers, and this is basically by creating, let's say if you created 3 layers, all you have to do is just change the layer, the name inside the name. All you have to do is basically just add the time delay. So in this case, let's say you had 500 milliseconds. So this is all you would do. You would write this directly in the layer name, and it would automatically know to, when you make it a GIF, it would know to wait a delay before applying that layer. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the simple troll dance. If you know what the troll face guy is, I'll just find troll face here. This one looks reasonable, and actually no, there's a good one here. Okay, so this one I think is pretty good. Just click this, full size, copy image. Go back to the GIMP, and then just paste this image here. Here we can paste it here, and this one just make it a new layer. To new layer, right click on that, put a new layer here. Now what I want to do right now, it's a transparent layer, because I'm going to have layers on top of each other, so I'm going to remove this alpha or transparent layer, so that right now it's just going to be a white background on it, so I could move it. But I'm going to just cut this up. Gonna cut this guy up here. Whoops. Just draw it back again. Okay. I'll just delete all these. I just want to move it above here. Let's just move it here. Okay. Let's just anchor it now. And now I just want to make the layer a bit bigger. So you could just go to layer, layer boundary size. Just want to make it bigger on the height wise. So we make it bigger here. So now what all you have to do, I just want to make him just do a little dance. You can see this in a bit. Well, I clicked on this thing right here. This is the toolbox palette. Just go draw it right here. Let's just actually first thing we do here. Let's just go here. Let's duplicate it several times. Actually, let's just do it one time here. Duplicate layer. We'll call this again what I said before. All you have to do is just go troll dance 500 milliseconds. So now it will wait 500 milliseconds. Oh, whoops, you have to press enter. Yeah, you gotta press enter every time you do enter. So now it's stuck there. So now here, this one's gonna be troll dance 500 milliseconds as well. I'm gonna just do a simple animation here. This is troll dance 2, I guess. So now this first one, let's just draw him doing a little dance. Oh, whoops, so it's on white here. Just click on this. Let's make it a bit smaller. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, so he's just doing a little dance like this. I'm gonna have him switch on the other side first. So now this one is this one here, but then we want it on the background as well, so that when it repeats itself, you don't want a blank space in between it. So we're gonna duplicate this. Just put it down here. So why isn't it going down? Here, I'll just put it down here. I don't know why I can't do it when I'm recording. So now let's just right click this and merge down. So now it's part of the background. If I were to hide these, it's still there. So let's go back to this. So now we have this one. If I hide this, and now this one's showing, I have nothing there. So now I'm going to draw on this one. Well, what you could do here, you could go on this and just make it a bit transparent so that we could see through it. So no, my mistake, that was actually the paintbrush. So we have to go on, let's say this one, let's make it just a bit see-through like this so that we can see through where it is, and then go back to this one here, and we're going to draw on this side right here, just so that, because if we didn't have it see-through, you wouldn't be able to, you would just see it fully. So now I'll just do this. I'm going to draw the same thing. We'll just move his hands like this, and then have him this side and this side. So now his legs are switched. So I'm going to go back to this, and then let's see how this one looks. Yeah, so now we have it switching like this. And now you could preview your animation by just going to the filter right here, and then go animation, playback. There's a lot of, yeah, so this pops up, you can just press play. So there's a little dance here. It's a troll dance right there. Okay, now we could just close this. So now we're done here. Yeah, this is basically all. I just wanted to do a short, quick one. So all you do is put the 500 milliseconds and it's done. So now all you gotta do is export it. So let's just drag this away. Go to File, Export, and in this case, yeah, this is the file name. Making GIF animations with GIMP 2.8. Let's just write GIF. So all you do is change the name to GIF. This pops up. So let's just do it as an animation here, and then just have it loop forever. And then this one, I don't know what these are. You could press the help button, and this pops up. Yeah, then this pops up. Basically, it tells you what each single one is, and whatnot. So you could do that, and it tells you right here what they are. But for just basic purposes, you could find out what they do later. You could just go loop forever, and this one, whenever there's no frames with they have unspecified milliseconds, I mean frame rate, you can make it 100 or whatnot. And these are random things as well. I just put loop forever as animation, and then export. So now we are done there. And then when you go to the file name here, you can see, you go to the GIF file. These were just copies when I was testing this out. But basically, this is the one we just made, making GIF animations. You could download these two on the Dropbox link below, both of these. But basically, yeah. So you would have to open it with a browser or something that can play GIFs. So in this case, you could go Internet Explorer, but I changed the default to Firefox. I like Firefox. So now we have it on Firefox. So there's troll dancing here. So yeah, it's pretty easy to do. Well, it's very easy, and yeah, that's all. And even when you download GIFs and open them with GIMP, it shows all the layers, so you could modify them and whatnot. So you could even modify this one. Even if you download this one and then use it with GIMP, you could see all the layers. Well, that's all for today. Hopefully you learned, and stay tuned for another mad easy solution.